So chapter 7, part A, and today is the 7th of July 2007, and this is a very very historical day. Especially today, so many things happening. More than 31,000 couples getting married in USA, which is the double the numbers. And also today, we are selecting the new 7 wonders of the world. And most of the time, Taj Mahal will be there. And and most of us physically won't exist when this 7 7 2107 comes next time. And that's the other secret, physically. So it means we have to do something good so that at least we create a goodwill and that still exists. And that's the tip for the chapter 7. Okay, and 7 is very important. It gets you through in the real estate, gets you through in life, right? But 7 number is also, those who are born on 7, and you will find most of the time among the opposite sex. If it's a guy, you'll find among them girls. If it's a girl, you'll find among them guys. And but this chapter 7, so we're going to do the question number 1. Which of the following correctly completes the sentence under the Strata Property Act, the term unit entitlement? So highlight the word unit entitlement, and basically you can write down a formula. UE of SL, right, means unit entitlement of strata lot divided by total UE of all SLs. It means total unit entitlement of all strata lots multiply special levy. So whenever you buy a strata property, so what do? We pay a monthly expenses too for the common property. So the common property like garage, swimming pool, common area, garbage, postal outlets, right? So anything in the common. And in that common property, you are a tenant in common there. In that unit which you own there, you are a fee simple owner. So if you buy unit 201, it means you are the owner of that unit. You are a tenant in common in the common property like a swimming pool, all those as common facilities. So you need to remember this formula. So basically this is a formula to calculate the common expenses. And the answer number is D. The figure used to calculate a strata owner's contribution to the common expenses of the strata corporation. So highlight that, right? So basically, if you remember the word unit entitlement, you will know the whole concept. If you forget the meaning, you will lose 2 marks. One for this one in other questions. So remember that. It's a formula to figure out the common expenses. And now we're gonna go from 1 to answer number 4 for this one. We go to question number 28. Is the actual sum to be solved there. If we go to 28, it says Richard owns a 2400 square foot unit in a strata complex. So you can highlight 2400 square feet, right? So you assume yourself, for example, you buy a unit in Infinity. It's a top floor unit, 29th floor, 2400 square feet, right? There are 19 other units, so highlight other. It means how many units are there altogether? 20. They say there are one you own it and there are 19 other. It means altogether are 20. If they say there are 19 units including yours, so then how many? 19. So you need to read this statement very carefully. The square footage of which total 37,600 square feet. So basically your unit is 2400. There are other 19 which is 37,600. What do you do? What the total is? 2400 plus 37,600. So you can add it. 2400 plus 37,600 equal to total square footage. Right? The common property has an area of 12,600 square feet. So the common property like garage, the swimming pool, the lobby, right? The total common expenses for the year amount to 48,000. So the common expenses is 48,000. It's like a special levy. So highlight that 48,000. What is Richard's monthly? So highlight monthly and circle it. So now we're gonna apply the formula. So what is the formula? Formula is UE of strata lot. So what is yours is 2400. So you do 2400 divided by 40,000. So total UE, right? Total UE is 40,000. So 2400 divided by 40,000 multiply special levy. Special levy how much is it? 48,000. So multiply 48,000 and I think you will find 2880. 2880. But this is annual. What we will have to find is a monthly. So divided by 12. So 2880 divided by 12. So you will find the answer, which is number 4. But if they say quarterly, so what we do then? 2880 by 4. If they say daily, so then 365. If they say semi-annually, by 2. Right? So you have to figure this one out. Okay? And now we go to the question number second. Common property in strata title development is. I have shown you this figure, right? Here, if you look at this figure in this one, right? You see this the cul-de-sac figure, right? Right? Yeah, right? Okay. So cul-de-sac figure. If we, for example, so there are in this cul-de-sac development, it's a unit, it's a high rise, for example. In that high rise, so there are 12 units. In those units, you are a fee simple owner. For example, you own unit number 2, right? So you are a fee simple owner in this unit number 2. But there are other common properties, it's like a swimming pool, garage, right? And garbage bins, right? And there you are a tenant in a common. You are a tenant in common in the common property, and you are a fee simple owner in the units. And in the common property, you have to pay the monthly expenses. If we go to this question now, if you read it, it says, if you go to the answer number 4, it says any property not designated as strata lot on a strata property, right, is the common property, right? If you go to the 2 and the answer number 4, right, any property which is not designated, right, in these units, right, is the common property. But if you don't know the diagram, you won't be able to understand, right? And that's it for this part.